Hey everybody, it's Vernon from InfinityStreaming.com, and I'm going to show you guys how to do the initial setup on your StreamSmart box. This is the screen that you're going to see once you have everything plugged in. You're going to have either your Ethernet cable plugged in the back of your unit, if you have one, if you're choosing to connect that way. Your little antenna is going to be threaded on to the threaded antenna piece on the back of the unit. You're going to have HDMI and power plugged in, and then once everything, it'll go through a really cool little boot sequence, and then you'll come to this. So we're going to click next to setup. Obviously we want English. And now what we're going to do is we're going to adjust the size to, let's see here. Okay, there we go. So we want black borders. Okay. Right there, that looks pretty good, 92%. Otherwise, the aspect ratio is going to be a little screwed up when we jump into the programs. We are connected with Ethernet, so we're going to select Ethernet. If you're on a Wi-Fi connection, obviously you'd go up and select Wi-Fi. And it's going to pop us out to the StreamSmart home screen. And it looks kind of weird. Not sure why it's looking pixelated like that. My phone is not digging the whole setup screen, but anyway, the first thing we're going to do is click on Media Player. And we're going to click on Media Player, download it. Media Player is essentially taking the place of Kodi, which is what we are using to run our add-ons and everything. If I'm getting the whole screen here, yes I am. It's going pretty quick. We've got a decent internet connection. I'm going to show you guys what that looks like in a second. As soon as the media player downloads, we'll see what kind of internet speed that we're on. So I've skipped to the end of the installation bar because it kind of took about a minute or two, and I want to keep this video nice and concise. So we're going to go down to install the media player, and hopefully that doesn't take too terribly long. I'm thinking we're going to open it. There we go. Preparing for first run. It's going to give you this screen for a second. The first initial startup sequence is probably going to take a little bit longer than all the subsequent ones. So let's click OK. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to let all these add-ons update themselves. We're going to wait. You see all those little pop-ups in the bottom right-hand corner? We're going to let all those things go ahead and update themselves, and then we're going to go down past StreamSmart videos, because that's essentially what this is, down to the StreamSmart wizard. Okay, and then we're going to run the StreamSmart wizard, which is basically going to configure everything for us. So here we go. Do we want adult add-ons? I think I'll pass. But, I mean, you know, it's always a nice option if you don't have small children, or, you know, you don't have a significant other that may or may not approve of your adult add-ons. So, okay, so we're back. The progress bar has run its course, and we are going to follow the instructions and click OK. Now, oh, it did automatically. I didn't even have to touch anything. Now it's going to reload the system, and everything's going to pop up. All the add-ons are probably going to go ahead and update themselves, and while it does that, we're going to let the system finish updating all the add-ons. So that may take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes for that to start to happen. So we'll see what it does here. It's going to boot through this loading screen a couple of times. And there we are. So if you notice on the bottom there, we've got StreamSmart news and updates. 115 StreamSmart's currently looking for resellers in all areas. It's to see that RSS feed on the bottom. That is a qualitative measurement of our internet. So we know we have internet connectivity because we have that scrolling there. What we don't know is exactly how fast our internet speed is, and in order to do that, we are going to find the speedtest.net, which is over here in system under speed tester. So yeah, I'm going to let this sit. We know we have an internet connection, so now you can see the add-ons are beginning to update themselves. It's a really good idea to not go and start navigating around while it's doing this. I've learned that through trial and error, and we just really want to make sure that we let everything update properly. So we're going to go ahead with the speed test. As I said before, I am on a Ethernet connection, which basically is a wired connection to the back of the unit. It's probably going to be your fastest, most reliable connection. However, the AC protocol Wi-Fi adapter that's included with the StreamSmart S4 Plus and the S4 Pro is the best Wi-Fi protocol on the market right now. So it's going to be just, if you're very close to your router and your wireless, it's going to be just as fast as your wired connection would be. If you're a little bit further away, you know, it's kind of diminishing returns. The further away you get from your router, the slower the speeds will be, but I can guarantee you the adapter that's on the StreamSmart boxes are the best on the market at this point. So we're going to run our speed test here. Run it. So that's what we've got. 17 megabytes a second download, 4 megabytes a second upload, and 30 millisecond ping. The ping's really not so bad. And look, we got a C grade on here from my Cicero, Illinois server, which is probably the closest to where I am. So I'm going to close it, and I'm going to hit the back button so I can pop back out here. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to go over to all the way over to premium. Now I'm going to show you guys how to log into Channel Up in Sports Access, which is right here. You need to input your username. If you flip over your unit, you're going to find your username and password on a little white sticker on the bottom of your unit. If you don't have one of those, you should probably contact your reseller, the person that you bought your box from, and they can sort it out for you. So now I've got to find my Channel Up ID. So it's going to ask for my password. Don't try stealing my password. All right, so now we have access to Channel Up TV. I believe in order for everything to function correctly, at this point what we should do is we should pop back out, all the way back out to our main menu. And what we're going to do is we're going to close it down and we're going to restart the program. I believe what that's going to do is that's going to update the password across all of our premium add-ons, and that will let us basically just be able to have access to everything with our new username and password. So just to be safe, Where the heck is it? Oh, it's down at the bottom. Silly me. All right, so we're going to exit. We're going to exit, as I said before. And we're going to wait for it to pop us back out to this main home screen. Sometimes it takes a second or two, or 12. And so what this is doing, the first time you do it, it's going to pop you back out to here. Just hit the back button a couple of times, and now we're right where we need to be. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to power my box all the way off and then back on, just to be sure that everything has saved and is working properly. So I'm going to pause the video, and then I'm going to restart it as soon as the box comes back on.